There we go. Now I fixed it.
Now you fixed it?
Yeah, I figured out the issue.
Whatever that audio is made, the thing's live now.
Should be live. But I still have to press go live. So.
Hey.
Oh, there it goes. I just got the from notification.
All right.
Yo, what's up, people?
Damn it. Finally.
Ow.
Hello, bitches and gentlemen. My name is Raccoon Rinse, and I bet you're already wondering what the hell is going on. Well, today we got the podcast already started up. Welcome to the DarkRitzMian Podcast, episode 0 introduction. We're all gay in this bitch.
Sorry,
Hell yeah.
my cat's trying to attack my headphones.
Oh.
Stop. Why are you like this? We are live.
Oh, that's the funniest shit ever.
I'm about to pull an alinity if you don't stop.
Oh no, don't pull an alinity. Don't pull an alinity. No.
Don't do that. Don't do
We're
that.
gonna get canceled our first minute streaming.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh, that was a very interesting start.
Yeah,
very
my cat attacking my headphones.
All right.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Ritz. I am your host, Ritz. Today I'm visited by my co-host, Delaney, Damien,
Hello there.
Made, and Dark.
How you doing, you beautiful people?
Hello.
Unfortunately, since the wife decided to take a however long intervention, and I was literally sitting here begging for death.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get fucking slapped.
She's being called out right now.
I'm surprised Ritz didn't get fucking slapped after that.
It's just the podcast immediately. So, how's the weather today, guys?
It's raining over here.
Okay, stop. Stop. No.
Still, you're.
She's like sitting on this thing I use for footwear. Stop it!
Oh.
Like, I'm gonna put like my other one in my shirt. This fucking other one.
Playback later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playback later. Just see the fucking sheer force she had when she slapped me across the face.
My cat just knocked something off my desk and it broke.
Oh, that's what I heard. I thought I heard something breaking.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was my fucking jaw.
No, my cat knocked something off my fucking desk and it broke.
Oh,
Buddy!
this is a lovely start.
Wow, this is a fantastic start.
This is a
Yeah.
lovely start.
Everything's just going to shit.
Oh god, imagine having to do this shit every week or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, imagine. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Okay.
it would be. It would be.
No! This isn't my fucking cat knocked over. It's a tiny mug that I had and had stuff in it.
Yeah.
Already getting sweet.
Damn.
I'm so upset now. And now she's hiding.
Time to pull in the lizzie.
Yeah, come here, cat.
Come here, kitty cat.
Come here. Come here. I'm gonna throw you on the bed.
Fed it alcohol.
All that
Threw it across
stuff,
the
all that
room.
jazz, you know.
No, I don't.
Shit
No.
out of it.
Dude,
That's inhumane. I
my-
don't do that shit.
The only woman in the world that I would consider ever beating the shit out of.
Dude, that would be the funniest shit.
Besides Amber Heard.
No, that's a different story. She don't need to beat the fuck up. She needs to just get yeeted off of a fucking pirate ship
Yeah.
and get eaten by Jaws.
No, she's hiding now. She knows to be afraid.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Were we supposed to start this off with something? Because I feel like this went completely
Yeah,
off rails.
Ritz, take it away. Go.
Ritz.
Oh,
Well, I
Hold
mean,
on.
it kind of says it in if I can.
hold on. I've hit the bad knee.
Oh.
There, that's revenge for slapping me earlier.
Oh. I mean,
Aw, I'm sorry.
You gotta be careful with that chair. What
What the fuck?
Hey, mate, I'm gonna bully you.
There.
Do you know who's watching us right now?
Who's watching us right now?
It's probably it's probably this channel that I'm on right now because of the fact that I'm on the stream side, so I will see the feedback and stuff.
I'm also
Yeah,
watching it,
it's
so.
Yeah.
You'll see a mouse cursor on Dark's logo.
You see a mouse cursor there? I mean,
See
it
the
makes.
mouse
Yeah.
cursor? Just my. Oh god, now my forehead. Oh,
Oh,
God.
it just gets closer. Oh.
it gets really close. Oh, disgusting. God. Oh,
7/8 forehead.
Alrighty.
Well, as the title
Well,
says,
there went our channel
It's-
already.
Yeah.
Good introduction.
as the channel,
Alright,
as the title said,
introduction.
introductions.
One-
Yeah.
Introductions once again. I'm
You go
Raccoon
first.
Rich, as most of you retards probably know by now. This is my wife Delaney.
Also known as Mrs. Raccoon.
She's also known as that. She also does TikTok with me. That's the reason why we met.
Mama Ritz.
Mama Ritz. There we go.
He got canceled recently.
Yeah, you got cancelled recently. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, I got canceled recently.
I got canceled? How did that happen?
At least it wasn't on Twitter.
I mean, Twitter's a toxic place to begin with, so.
Oh shit. I got canceled on
Okay,
Twitter.
okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
Twitter
what?
might have some toxic points, but to be fair, it's not as bad as places like DeviantArt.
Let's not talk about
We don't
DeviantArt.
talk about DeviantArt.
Ooh, hold on.
But Ritz, yeah, do tell us about your cancellation.
Oh, so you guys remember like a couple weeks back I made a video about TJV and Ohm Wrecker? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Good times. He made a video about it, which was cool, but also at the same time, he made one tiny little error. He didn't put a disclaimer to, say, to not fucking attack me. I know he says he advocates for people not to go out and attack, but this was the one case that he should have, because I'm a small channel. For one, small channels are probably going to be big targets anyway. Especially when
Yeah.
it comes to
Yeah.
yeah.
I
so,
mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this fucking podcast gets hate because of the topics we're going to be talking about.
yeah, probably. But
Probably,
I don't know.
but-
I was gonna
Yeah,
do
most
more
likely.
about, like the TJV thing. So
Yeah.
unless like something else happens, I don't know. But yeah, he made a video about me. I took down the other video mainly just because I wanted the situation over. I made a video to apologize TJV, just to also get the situation over. Bless you.
Bless you.
God
Let's see it.
damn. You sneeze like a double barrel bubble barrel shotgun. There we go. Bubble
Yeah.
barrel. It's a bubble barrel shotgun.
It's a bubble arrow shotgun.
Yeah, right. You'll be known as the bubble barrel shotgun.
Bubble Daryl. Call her Daryl from now on.
I'm just waiting for that slap.
It already happened.
Oh!
Oh!
Did she just?
Did she just knock your fucking balls out? Fuck! Yeah! She I saw the playback.
You're lucky you're a woman.
Oh. I mean, this podcast has already gone to shits, let's be honest. The
You're
introduction-
lucky I
oh.
respect women.
He doesn't.
Oh, you evil broad. Oh. I do love you, but I don't love the way you punch me in my nuts. God.
That just makes you a beta cuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
No kids for you, I guess.
I want
Well, you're not gonna get me if you keep hitting me in the fucking dick.
No.
Okay. Anyway, TJV also we're cutting right back to the drama. Okay.
After
Yeah.
getting hit in the dick.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway.
But anyway,
Anyway, where are you going?
I don't want to.
She's done. She's lost such a chance.
You want no part of it.
Close the door on the way out, at least.
I'm kidding.
I was about to say, don't be like my
Domestic
parents.
violence happening on the first episode of the podcast.
I like your cut, G.
and it's why we love them.
Bro, an argument's gonna break out the second the podcast is over.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I fucking promise you.
I like my cuts, G.
Oh.
We're getting off track here anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, all right. We're already trespassing into dark humor as it is already.
I
Yep.
mean, that's us. Let's be
All
honest.
right. Yeah. Trevor made another video talking about how people were just upset at the fact that Trevor didn't put out the disclosure. So he made a video saying that he thought he didn't need to because he's been advocating for it. But yep. I mean, I guess we're cool. I guess
I mean, I
he said
assume
we
so.
are, so I mean, it just depends. I mean, if he thinks we're cool, then guess I just wanted the drama to end. So I mean, if he says we're cool, we're cool. So
Yeah.
that's it. That'll be the end of it,
Pretty much.
unless something else happens.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the future will bring us.
No. But for the future of Ohmwrecker, on the other hand,
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's going to be
Ooh.
beautiful. to
But
watch
that's
him.
something for later on. That's something for later on.
yeah. That's something completely separate.
Yeah, that's a little separate segment, but yeah, throughout ever since that video Trevor made on me, I had been getting like nuclear bombed with dislikes. I've gotten some comments that are like, "Oh my god, you're so stupid. You got burned." It's like, who fucking cares? All right, I just made a video that was, my opinion. Now, yes, to some, it could consider to be hateful, but it's just an opinion. There's a difference between being hateful to somebody just out of spite and just making an opinion about somebody just the way how things are looking.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, like there's really nothing wrong with voicing that kind of stuff, and
No.
if people have a problem with that, that just really shows how thin-skinned they are.
Dude, people
You know,
nowadays
it's-
are thin-skinned
that's
as
what
fuck. Let's
people
be
today
completely
think.
honest there. People can't take fucking shit nowadays.
No, they really can't. Like, I tell this to a lot of people myself, actually, because, and even my mom has explained it to some people, like, I'm very, like, brash about things when it comes to voicing my opinions on things. It's not me being an asshole, it's just me being, completely honest about it. And the way I say it is, like, if people don't like that or can't handle it, that's not my problem.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't fucking know. Kind of felt good. It felt like she was just itching that.
He's getting aroused, boys and girls. He's getting aroused. Shall I turn off your face cam for you?
No, you're good. She's trying to comb my non-existent beard.
Dude, Ritz, you gotta get something like this, brother. Otherwise it won't work.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying my non-existent beard. It's slowly coming back. I don't know. I'll let it grow. Maybe. Not.
Dude, what? You're older than me and I have a better beard? What the fuck?
I mean, my friend Monty, he's right about the same age as I am, if not a couple months younger, if that maybe as well. But Motherfucker's got a beard that's like down to here.
Jesus.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Some mini emergency happened.
High school.
No, that's perfectly all right.
Gucci.
Yeah, but I'm back and I have an entire thing of bread.
You got a loaf of bread?
Bread.
No, I got a bag of bread.
Oh, bag of bread.
Bread.
Mhm.
Nice.
Bread.
Mhm.
Bread.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of flames.
I'm gonna turn on my camera as I eat my bread.
Hey, Red, speaking of flames.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
That is terrifying because literally, this is the highest it could get.
Dude, I have another one that I mainly
guess
use. This is the normal height. It's almost empty
Yeah, I
as
could have
well.
sworn there was a game where it was like it was a weaponized lighter that you could use, but I don't remember what game it was.
The
I-
fan cut me from my flame.
I just now noticed
God,
that
it's
the thing
for
is
the
spinning
final
on your
time.
ceiling. Wow. But yeah. So we got pretty much Ritz out of the way.
Yep.
Oh, blast.
Dark, you wanna introduce yourself?
Me? I'm for the most part, I'm pretty much a relative nobody on the internet. Like I'm in a few circles here and there.
Aren't
and the
we
likes.
all? Aren't we all? Honestly.
I'm probably
Don't
the
try to
most
get
out of
into that
everybody.
like
to be-
fucking therapist thing. Like, aren't we all nobody? There's about 7.5 billion people in this world. Everyone's a nobody.
The only reason
I mean,
why
I've-
know is the fucking TikTok and TJV.
TikTok.
Yeah.
But still, you shouldn't be relevant because someone like called you out.
The only reason I'm technically
I mean-
relevant is because I cosplay Sam Winchester, so there's my relevancy
I'm
out the
only
window.
relevant because I'm married to him.
Oh, that's
great.
the burn.
Oh, that was
The self
great.
burn. Ooh.
Yeah, because you can't drop that mic. I mean, I have the other mic in the closet, but I don't.
Boom. Mic drop.
I thought I was supposed to be with the one with dad jokes.
Oh,
That didn't
no.
look right.
Bro, she's
did not
gonna
look
beat
right.
you.
That
No,
did not
She's
look
going
look-
to beat
No, no, no,
you.
no, no. What she just did looked like she was gonna suck his dick.
Oh, great.
I just watched it on the playback.
If that's the case, then turn off your camera at least. Jeez.
I mean, I think there is actually a video on YouTube where it's like some woman is giving a
No.
blowjob to some guy at a McDonald's parking lot.
Why is that
Let's
on
not get
YouTube?
into that area. What the? Oh fuck.
Okay, Dark.
I-
Anyway, who are you?
Yeah,
We
Dark,
need
who are you?
names.
We need names.
Drop your
Oh.
Twitter.
I mean, I do have a Twitter, but the thing is, like, I don't really use it like that. Like, I don't really necessarily, like, tweet out a lot of stuff.
That sounds like a problem.
That's just like a personal problem to me.
I mean, I just don't really use it like that. I mean, what else can I really say about that shit?
Fair. Fair.
I guess the other only noteworthy thing about it is I'm also part of a other group channel called Retrotronic where we do a lot of like gaming stuff, though we haven't really been active with it lately because there's been things behind the scenes I don't want to get into for obvious reasons. But I've been trying to keep the channel up. I've been trying to keep the channel up as much as I can, but lately because of all this other stuff that's been happening with some things like with the whole like some of the stuff we mentioned before, I haven't really had a chance to really have time or even attention to even want to like do stuff like that. I mean, I still have ideas and things like that. It's just bringing myself to actually want to make things like that is kind of difficult for me.
Yeah.
No problem.
Fair. Is that it, Dark? You want to?
Yeah, like I mean, the group channel itself isn't that big to begin with, and plus, pretty much like I said, I'm pretty much the most relative nobody on the internet that there is. Hardly, barely anybody know who the fuck knows I am.
I mean, yeah. Well, guess that kind of puts an end to that then. Well, mate, do you want to go first or me?
You can go.
Okay, go. Well, I'm Damien. I am a casual shitposter on the internet, just like our buddy Ritz over there.
He's blind.
I'm blind. I'm also known as the blind fuck. Yeah, it really.
And he's from the Netherlands.
You really have
Jokes
to do me
are
like
very
that.
appreciated if you make a joke towards him, like calling him a blind fuck.
I really can't care much.
Or something about him being Dutch.
Hey, Dark, you
Something
didn't
about
know.
him looking like a
You
watered
thought
down Hugh
Amsterdam was a
Jackman.
separate country. You thought Amsterdam was a separate country, Dark. So don't even come to me with that shit.
I remember, if you call him a watered down Hugh Jackman, don't do it. That's my thing. Only I get to call him that.
Yeah, that's made things.
Yeah, it's my thing.
So yeah, I'm just a casual shit poster. I can be serious in topics. I mean, if you look at my Twitter feed, you can see it pretty much clearly. Yeah. I mean, other than that, I'm just another person on the internet, I guess.
I guess,
Nothing really more.
I guess I should go then. My username is Maid or Maid of Honor. I am a stream mod and Discord mod for TJV. Hopefully being on this podcast does not come back and bite me in the ass.
Probably will.
It might will, yeah. Who knows?
It might, but hey, it's fine.
I mean, you're just here because we're all friends.
I'm
Yeah.
here because I was paid. I was paid to be here.
From which money? Wait, did you rob
True.
a bank?
I will agree on say anyway. I don't know what else to say. I'm a relative, kind of, somewhat shit poster on Twitter. I don't really go on there all the time. Sometimes I go on to just to see what the fuck is going on with newest drama and that kind of shit.
I should, by the way, put.
I
your
met
Twitter
all of
profile
these
in.
fucks because of Omrecker drama.
That's something we're gonna get in next. How we met.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get into next. Like where everyone was before the Omrecker shit, and then like what each of us did to get dragged in.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've known these fucks
I mean,
for about.
to be fair though, like on my end, I've been the least like involved when it comes to this whole Omricker shit.
You're
like,
just,
On the
you're just
on the
here.
front line, yeah, but on the back, on the low burner,
behind the scenes.
Yeah,
behind the
you're just
scenes.
here.
behind the scenes, you're
Um,
active. You were active.
Really
at least.
Yeah, you were super active. But yeah, most people just know me for being a mod, like for Discord and a stream mod for Trevor. That's all people know me as. Well, at least the people that follow, like watch Trevor and stuff, like that's all they know me as. I am on stream sometimes with him, sometimes not. If you stream Minecraft, and yeah, I guess that's really it.
Yeah, like we're not that special actually. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. Just idiots.
Yeah, much like I said, that like when it comes to the whole Twitter thing, like I am the one that uses it the least in terms of like posting stuff on there.
Don't look at what he follows. Do
Oh,
not.
No. You know, I'm gonna
Especially
add
if you're
everyone's fucking
under the age
Twitter
of
in there.
18.
I'm gonna add everyone's Twitter in the bio in a second because I forgot.
Oh,
to do that.
Jay.
Yeah,
Cool.
just don't look at who I follow on Twitter, especially if you're under the age of 18.
Don't look at his Twitter following. Just don't look at it in general. You will be scarred. I remember looking at that one day and I was like, what the fuck? Never again.
So much lolly.
That is a big fucking lie, you know it, you son of a bitch.
He's gonna get canceled.
He's gonna get cancelled. No.
He's gonna join the canceled group.
Yeah, he's gonna join the.
Why would you even say that, you dumb motherfucker?
Because it's Ritz.
Oh,
what
like
to
the
expect?
one person's gonna look at our stream and be like, oh my god, he looks at lollies? Bro, we can't have him here.
Imagine.
Imagine if somebody actually would, like genuinely took that seriously.
Reports Dark's account.
Yeah.
That kind of
For
shit.
what?
And he
There's nothing
immediately-
on me.
the things that you follow.
Impressive amount of 18 plus pages you Twitter.
I don't really use Twitter.
You hate Twitter.
Good. You don't need Twitter.
I've already said this before, and I'll say it as many times as I need to. There's 3 websites that I choose not to fuck with like that. Those being DeviantArt, Twitch, and Reddit.
And of course, you don't fuck with Reddit.
Tumblr?
Oh yeah, what about Tumblr?
What about Tumblr?
Oh, so the funny thing about Tumblr is like I was a lurker on there for some NSFW stuff on there before the purge, but then after that happened, like a lot of the artists that I did follow either went to Twitter or Pixiv.
Wait,
How do I delete?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
You're gonna
I didn't know about the purge.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know about the NSFW purge?
I didn't know about the purge.
I might-
We could talk about
Oh.
that later.
I don't know.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, once.
I mean, it's not like it's not a complicated story though. Like I can explain it easily.
I mean, let's do that for the actual first episode, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could
yeah,
talk about.
we-
We could talk about like which websites we hate and why.
How the fuck?
So, we should start off like before the Ohm drama.
Yeah, like what was everyone doing before the drama? Like before any of us like actually like met.
Okay.
Right now I'm editing the fucking bio to get everyone's.
Yeah, that's
Twitter
okay.
there.
We could still talk
Yeah,
about.
we can.
Yeah.
Okay, so who should start?
I mean,
Passwords to Twitter.
yeah, sure.
Like
I mean,
I could start.
poggers.
So wait,
Alright.
starting on what?
Like what we were doing before the drama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Honestly, I was just like chilling out. It was like the last semester of my first year at my college. Mostly, it was like I was I was still kind of new to the whole mod thing because I was actually no, it was like maybe like 3 months since I was promoted to mod in Trevor's server, and I was like doing a pretty good job. And that kind of stuff. And then, like, it was mostly just modding for Trevor and, like, schoolwork, and then the shit happened. And immediately after it happened, and then that one live stream where Trevor managed to get him into an interview, I knew from then on it was going to be, like, this big fucking thing, especially with, like, Wildcat joining that call and that kind of shit. I was like, oh, great. More stuff.
Yeah, let's be honest. That stuff when Wildcat joined the call, honestly,
It went from, like, 0 to 100.
it went from a
Let-
0 to 100 real quick. But that's only because Ohm got such a bad fucking pussy vibes.
Yeah, he, like,
Yeah,
immediately kept... Like, I think
Yeah,
I
let's be
watched,
real. Let's be
like-
real. Yeah, let's be real about that. Homewrecker is never going to live that moment down.
No, he
ever.
ain't.
Yeah, it's been clipped. It's been sent around on like YouTube everywhere.
I think it's
so,
even been animated.
Pretty sure, yeah.
If it is,
So he can't really avoid that. Like it's gonna stay with him forever.
Yeah, like for real.
And I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
he's
he
talking.
truly
You know, it's
understands
kind of like that scene like in the Boondocks where the guy where he's possessed by the old man is like, "You're talking all that good shit a moment ago, and then this happened."
Yeah,
It's literally what happened with Ohm.
pretty much.
Hey,
Yeah,
Right.
I don't.
speaking
like,
of Ohm Wrecker, I got Mark.
Markiplier.
Oh. Oh, I know what that's in relation to.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all.
yeah, I just think the entire thing honestly just proved how, like, say, like, almost talking all this shit and no one was stopping him. The second there was, like, some minor inconvenience or something, he immediately clammed up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wasn't even there for that entire stream. Like, I was barely paying attention. I was in, like, a call in Trevor's server with a few other, like, newer staff members. And then they, like, were saying, like, oh my god, like, Ohm. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, Ohm just stopped talking. He left the call. Wildcat was in there. What? No. He wouldn't hang out with Trevor. Trevor's too small of, like, a channel. And then I, like, looked back at the stream and I saw, like, I heard, like, the Wildcat joining the Discord call. And then Ohm stuttering, and then he's like, well, I'll get back to you with all the information, blah, blah, blah. It's coming out soon. And I was like, this man is literally all bark and no bite. Like,
Yeah.
he only says things. Like, he will shit talk people when they aren't there. But the second they're, like, someone's there, or at least a friend of that person's there to defend them, he immediately claims.
Oh, exactly. So
Yeah.
It's just really funny because like he was saying like that he was actually okay with like Wildcat joining on there and was like, yeah, I'll be able to talk it out. But as soon as Wildcat
like-
did, he turns around and said, I didn't agree to this. Like, what?
Yeah, and like he was like
remember-
saying a lot of shit
That's
too.
actually the first time.
Yeah,
I
like
actually
how
started
Wildcat is
really
apparently a weak man and all this other shit.
Yeah, but like that's stream was the first stream I actually ever went and decided to join Trevor's community or
Oh.
server at least to get to talk about this stuff. That was the first time.
Yeah, I
That's-
remember that.
That's when
Yeah.
I met everyone.
Actually, you met me in a call.
I met you in a call. Yeah, I met you.
Yeah,
in
you met
first
me in a
calls.
call, and I was just chilling, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yes, I mean none of us did know what to do because everyone was so
Yeah.
obsessed with Ohm.
I remember the one time I got mad and I was yelling at
Yeah, I think
call.
I think
was
that's the
like
first time. I think that's the
yelling.
first time I met you.
Yelling.
Actually, you were first yelling, and then we were just chilling.
No, it was like I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 calls before then,
Yeah,
and then it's like then the yelling, and I was like, we are not talking about Wrecker anymore.
oh
and
yeah,
then everything was fine.
yeah, that was after that one thing went down.
Apparently, I scared some people, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, Dark, what were you doing before the Wrecker stuff?
Oh, probably just living my life as usual, like basically just in my other circles. But then, funny enough, like it was after the drama alert with Keemstar when that dropped, and I saw that I'm like, because I already knew some shit was going on with Ohm, with all that stuff because of how he's been acting on Twitter and all that. Then when I saw that Ohm was the one that was doing this with Keemstar, I'm like, there is no way. Like I didn't believe any of it from the beginning still, and I still don't, by the way, at least in my opinion. And funny enough, after I watched that drama alert, what came up in my recommended was the VOD of TJV's stream when Omrecker was actually on there, which I thought was actually
Yeah.
kind of hilarious, to be
I mean,
honest.
Yeah, with Ohm's story and Ohm's narrative, there are a bunch of different holes.
It has
Like,
more holes than a standard block of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
it has more holes than SpongeBob.
Yeah,
much.
like for real.
It's
More holes in
Pretty
Quicksilver than Ultron.
Than the Age of Ultron.
In the Age of Ultron. Quicksilver just
oh no! Don't remember
What?
Pietro like that. How dare you?
Here's the question: Pietro
Mm.
or do you prefer Pietro or?
I'm sorry,
You
what?
cut out.
Yeah, you're.
There's 2 Quicksilvers: the X-Men Quicksilver and then the MCU Quicksilver. Do you prefer?
Oh,
Pietro?
X-Men Quicksilver, all the way.
Same.
I always thought like the way they like showed his powers was so cool. Like, cause they actually showed that, but then Pietro and like the MCU like Quicksilver honestly was kind of low key an asshole. Like the X-Men Quicksilver was like more like down to earth. He was very like, how do I explain it? Other than like kind of like relatable in some ways.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just stood out as a character more.
But in Dark Phoenix, he was kind of like
there.
bragging about how he did the mission. Like, he did all the work. Jean did some of it. But
Oh, he's getting
if
a little
you think
cocky.
about in reality, he kind of did more than she did. All she did is just absorb the Dark Phoenix power. That's all she did.
that's true.
That's all she did. Quicksilver and Kurt were like the only 2 people that really did their job.
Well.
Yeah,
I
like you
guess-
don't know how much he did because he's moving too fast. Like they probably could only do like so many scenes with him, like
Yeah.
it's like having everything slowly move around him. So he probably did a lot more than her.
Also,
So-
we have a certain DC in the chat saying,
Oh,
"Do
we
I
got
smell
DZ.
balls?" No, you
your
don't.
DZ, you
dog?
sure you're not smelling your own?
Yeah. If
If you're
anything,
busy to take a
Yeah.
shower, my guy.
Oh.
Okay, well, back
Oh.
to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole.
Ritz, where were you before the whole Ohm situation?
Okay.
This is gonna be a story. Get
Yeah.
the popcorn out.
This prepare your fucking notebooks and your pens because this is gonna be a fucking. And
Yeah.
we're going back to like 3 months ago, before like me and Delaney even like had to practically was kicked out of our old apartment. I started watching the Omrecker and TJV stuff.
By the way, that's
I
longer ago.
watched like I ended up watching that VOD from the live stream, and I was genuinely just like, this is a load of bull. This is bullshit. Because if you really wanted to give out evidence and post it online, you would have already done it. And this was during a time whenever I just got freshly banned from the TJV server. I will not explain why.
That's
You
a whole
said a
different
bad
story.
word.
You
I
said a
said
no-no
bad
word.
words. Nothing racial, just bad
Wait,
words.
they're allowed on
He broke
YouTube.
a
They're
few
allowed on
rules.
YouTube. They're allowed on YouTube.
Yeah,
though.
this isn't Twitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I said faggot and retard in the TJV server because I was with, at the time, said friend Ace Gunner, Caden, and a few other people that me and Ace were friends with. I'm still kind of friends with them, but Ace
Besides,
Gunner is another story for...
That's
For
a completely
later.
different story.
yeah.
That's a completely different story for another... for later on or something. But,
Yeah, we can talk about him after.
we can talk about him after.
Just that.
Um,
Just
Not
had
right
a
now.
shower and a nice,
But,
Nice
some
one.
good. I remember this. Yeah.
But what happened was Ace at the time was wanting to kind of be like Trevor, try to get a hold of Ohm and try to do these videos and stuff, which is kind of fine because he wants to be a commentary and all that. And he ended up getting a DM message on Instagram because he had posted something on his story stating, adding Omrecker on there, saying, hey, let's talk. And then,
Wait, this is something I didn't even know about.
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know he got a message from Ohm on Insta.
No, he didn't.
No.
he didn't.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Ohm on
Okay.
Instagram.
It wasn't Ohm. It was a DM from somebody about Ohm. Because he had posted something about Ohm on his story on Instagram.
Yeah.
And somebody replied to that specific story and said that Tristan should, commit Robin Williams.
Oh.
That's a way to put it.
I mean, it's a more censored way of just saying.
I mean, just fall off a cliff in
fuck it,
Minecraft.
it's YouTube. Yeah, just go fall off a cliff in Minecraft, but in real life.
But in
With real
Minecraft.
life. Yeah, but with real, ultra real Minecraft.
No,
Graphics.
jumping off a cliff in Minecraft VR.
Exactly.
Without
yeah,
feather
that-
falling boots.
Ultra
Yeah.
Instinct, major graphics where it looks severely realistic.
Ray
where everything
tracing.
is more rounded. Exactly. And the gravity is more, realistic. So I tweeted out to Ohm about it, defending Ace, stating hey, buddy, I know it's not really your place to keep an eye on your freaking community, but your community is shit. And then he starts stating all these dumb fucking things, stating that I'm harassing him. This was the first time I tweeted at this little fucker that I was harassing him. Same thing with my wife.
He just froze.
He
Oh, look at the playback, Ritz. Look at the playback. Look at the
Rich,
playback.
look at the playback. Rich, look at the playback. Your camera froze for a good second, a few seconds or so. It froze on the funniest
damn.
fucking thing.
Oh, you got
Wait, I
that
think it's coming
McDonald's
up.
internet.
Yeah, there.
Great timing.
There.
Oh, there goes the goblin laugh.
But yeah, and as you were saying,
All right.
Harassment.
Ritz,
Oh,
what's the
yeah,
garlic from
the harassment part. The only reason why I only tweeted back at him is because he was replying to me. So, yeah, I kind of have the right to reply back. If you're going to reply to my tweet, I'm going to reply back. It is not harassment. It is just called trying to tell you you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah. Oh, hello there.
Oh,
Oh,
We
wait,
are live on the
wait.
air. But
yeah,
hello.
we have a surprise guest.
Yeah.
Just as
I-
well
I
you told me that
yes.
we're live.
Simp.
I was about to come in here and say some suggestive stuff.
Yeah, we're actually
Oh.
live, so.
Simp.
Yeah, we've been
we're
live for like
talking,
how long? At least 26 minutes.
Uh,
almost half an hour. We're just talking about stuff like
we're just
where we were before
42
the
minutes
situation.
now. 42 minutes.
Yeah, 42 minutes into the
Shit.
stream.
I bet.
You gonna sit
We
in
kind
here
of
and
like
just
went over like the introductions of ourselves, like how we got involved with this record
Yeah, I
stuff.
got time.
Yeah, me and Maid pretty much already explained our sides, and Ritz is just explaining his.
Fuck.
Damien went over his side too, and now Ritz is like, yeah, I got like 3 months worth of stuff to unpack.
We're kind of like how these
Yeah.
situations are like built up until like how we all met, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ritz got hit in the
um,
balls.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he
later
did.
on that night, because I had tweeted these things to Ohm. Later on the same night, I was coming back home from my parents' house because we went up to go visit my parents just to show them the car because they didn't get to see the car that we got. And then as soon as we stop at a Quick Trip, I get a call from my mom stating that I got a call and a text actually, but I got a text from my mom. Hold on, I might actually have the screenshots of it. Actually, hold on. I could probably read it word for word if I can.
wait,
You can just read it.
I don't know. Yeah, just read it.
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, because
Oh, no,
I know before I even met you, I responded to your tweets on Twitter,
Yeah.
Ritz.
Hmm.
I responded to you on Twitter before I even met you in calls.
Oh yeah, you responded to me on Twitter like way before.
Yeah. And then later on, I
Like-
got
I
introduced
said
to
something
you.
to defend you, and then the lady liked my tweets.
Yeah, the lady liked my
Like,
tweets as well, I
like-
think, then.
I'm still trying to see if I can find the. Is this it?
well, I guess while Ritz is finding.
Here it is.
Or did you find it?
Yep, found it. Okay, so this is what my mom had said. I said, "Do you know a Tristan blank? We don't want to say a
Dogs.
last name.
Yeah, no.
That could be
That'd be considered
bad.
doxing." It says, "Do you know a Tristan? Are you two threatening these two cyberbullying, and threats will?" Okay, what the fuck?
Your mom has broken English.
Yeah, she has broken English into texts. She says, "Are you two threatening these people? That is considered cyberbullying, and threats will get you in jail or prison." Which, no, the fuck it won't. They're calling
B-
Melody. They're calling Melody, which is my aunt, saying that they're pressing charges against you two, which is completely fucking false because Ohm whatsoever has not pressed charges. He only said that to get me and Tristan to shut the hell up.
Pretty much. I mean, he did that to everyone as far as I know.
And then she later asked me, said, "Are you arguing with some people about a famous YouTuber that's supposed to be a pedophile? If so,
They're
stay the
calling
hell
B.
out of their way and let them fight their own battles." It's like, well,
No.
I'm fighting this battle because it's my friend.
No.
So it kind of does involve me if it involved a friend. So yes.
I mean, honestly, though, like, what about the classic thing of mind your own business? I'm trying to make a career.
Yeah.
It's like, well, first of all, it's nobody's like freaking business either way. And even if, and the thing is, here's like what we've all kind of guessed. Because later on, we all pretty much like, I know some of us got into a call like that night.
Yeah.
Like, directly after, because it was me, Tristan, I think Dark.
I was in there too.
Yeah, you were in there too.
Wait, was
I
that
might have been there.
Was that also when
Yeah,
that
you were
first time
there.
went down, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I wasn't there. I was asleep then.
And yeah, it was yeesh. That was fun. I didn't really get to sleep very well that night, so
Yeah, none of us did.
I probably slept for about 2 hours.
After I woke up the next morning, I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, we were like, this happened, and then said this, and
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
real.
Let's just say, without we probably wouldn't have met up the way we did. We probably would have met up way later on or something, just because of.
I don't think I would have known you honestly if
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
same.
honestly,
member stuff didn't happen
true.
because you weren't in Trevor's server.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I was like banned from like a month and a half beforehand.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have known you. I wouldn't have known you.
I mean, realistically speaking, what were they going to sue you for? It's like, hey, we want to take these people to court. Why? They're talking about our personal business. Isn't this also you posting about it on Twitter? You jackass.
Pretty much.
So it's not really
No.
private anymore now, is it, Brainiac?
Bro,
No,
you're
and
a great lawyer.
that's the
You're a
That's
great
the
judge.
thing.
Call
It
people
hasn't been private for the past
jackasses.
5 freaking months, if not more now.
Hey, but
Yeah,
Rich,
but like, what,
how did they
like-
even get your aunt's or mom's whatever information?
Yeah,
that's a
that's
that's-
concerning.
We all theorized that it was most likely that they doxed.
Most likely.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
otherwise they
I'll
wouldn't
add
have known that
doxing to the list
information.
of charges.
Even Tristan's name wasn't out there to begin with.
Yeah, Tristan's name was not really thrown out there in the beginning.
So
The only
whoever
reason,
did
like,
it, be
why,
it
like,
Ohm or
they
whoever,
even knew my name in the
somebody
beginning-
owes us a lot of questions
Yeah,
and
somebody,
answers.
somebody has to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of want to tweet that out some. To say like, by the way, how would Ohmwrecker know how to get a hold of my aunt without any of their personal information really being out in any other social media except for Facebook? But they don't even have their phone number through Facebook either.
Cue the
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright music.
I know, right? But like, there are so many dots that aren't lined up yet, but there are also so many things that could.
I know, but like the whole thing is just a load. In my opinion, the whole thing is a load of shite.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's just like, dude, first of all, you're trying to sue someone of which you have zero legal grounds for
Yeah.
because, like, you've blasted everything out from privacy, so it's all out there. But now you've also stuck yourself in the mud because you've possibly doxed someone to get their family members' information.
Yeah, like for real.
Oh,
By the way, I love that we're on 5 viewers now. We have 5
Yeah.
people watching.
fam, I'm telling you, like this is one of the most ridiculous statements that I've ever heard in regards to, oh, I'm going to sue you, even though the information has been in the public eye for God knows how long. It's like, you would get laughed out of a courtroom almost immediately, because it's just like, you're suing this person for getting involved in private information, though this private information is available to the people of the, like, anyone could look it up. They could just go onto Twitter, look it up on their phone, and you want to sue them because they're involved in private business, which is public. Well, why don't we sue Keemstar while we're at it? Why don't we sue, what's his name? Fucking prison mate Luke.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Oh,
sue?
fuck Prison Mate Luke.
Why don't we sue all of these people that are making videos on it? Like, the logic is so flawed.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense, and that's why I know I can say a lot of shit because or state my opinions without any questioning because I'm safe. I'm safe. I can say whatever I want. They cannot do shit to me.
Like, it's really one of those things that, when you look at it in like a realistic sense, it's just like, let's be realistic here. You're only using the threat of a lawsuit to try and keep someone quiet.
Yeah.
And if you say you're not, then why bring it up
It's a
when all
fear
the information that these people are talking about is public?
I know, right?
It's a fear tactic. Like, say something to make people afraid so they don't talk about it anymore.
I mean, why do you think no one is talking about it anymore now?
Yeah.
Like, one Ohm is
Yet,
also trying
I'm
to
Eagle Scout and Boy
hide
Scout
his
and
Twitter
they
feed because he's only
actually
tweeting positive stuff
have,
and not about any of
like,
the drama anymore, which makes me
I
think
do
everything he
like,
said was basically not true,
I
but
do have
that's my
experience of
opinion.
working, so
Just to protect my ass.
Really have
Uh,
to
But
no.
yeah,
Look at mine.
Oh well,
He
I'm in
thre-
a completely.
Yeah, I was about to say fifth person. Maybe you want to like introduce yourself to people so people know
Yeah.
who the fuck you are, because
and that's a good thing. We've
we've been at this for
Yeah.
because like you've been in here for a good while, and I'm pretty sure at this point people will probably be like, "Who the fuck is this fifth person?"
Yes.
This man. Cat, stop chewing on my headphones!
I am the one-eyed god. People call me simp. I don't know why they call me simp, but
Because you are
Yeah.
a simp.
You are.
it's just one of those things. And for those of you who do know who I am,
Hi there.
well, you already know.
Shut
He's-
up, or I'm gonna
wait,
wring
yeah.
your neck.
What do you gotta do? Tell the big man? Go for it. Alright, now that introduction's out, I'm a nice person once you get to know me.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be
Yes,
hanging
he's
around
an
with you,
old
would we now?
man.
myself though, because Luke's really done the introduction for me. I didn't
Oh, yeah.
introduce myself.
Sit in the main seat.
Get-
Sit in
Get closer
Ritz's
to
seat.
the
Maybe-
mic.
Sit in
Get
Ritz's
closer
seat.
to the mic so it picks up what you're saying.
Okay, so most of y'all probably know me as Luke's wife. If you follow me on Twitter, not Twitter, if you follow me on TikTok, you might know me as Pumpkin Spice Ritz. I changed my username. I did have not every month. I did have quite a bit of a following before I met him, and then after we got together, my following started to skyrocket a little. And that's mainly why I'm relevant.
I'm gonna say it.
Probably the only reason why I'm
I'm
relevant.
gonna say it now. You're a cloud chaser, aren't you?
You're a gold digger.
He said it, not me. He said it, not me.
You were thinking the same thing. You were thinking the same thing.
He said it now, not me. Remember that. I've already gotten into enough trouble for saying things that I didn't say.
Besides, going to college wastes money anyway, so.
So, apart from the Ohm record drama, there's a friend of mine. You've probably heard us talk about him and his fiance before, but you know, we were kind of talking about education, and he's like, "Well, you guys want a family, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah, in like a couple of years." And I mean, I've got a job. Luke doesn't have a job. He
What the
will.
fuck? What the
Ritz.
fuck, man? You're supposed to be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
But he was saying that that high school education isn't going to get him very far because he's graduated. I haven't. And I said, well, you can have a family without going to college. Like, all that matters is really a stable relationship and a good job.
Yeah.
The only thing you don't get access to are good jobs, but like right away, but you could work your way up.
Yeah.
You could work your way up from experience.
I mean, where I am right now, they're not too bad. It's $12.30 an hour. And if I'm there long enough, I could work my way up to a manager.
Yeah. And that will pay what? 16 an hour or more?
I
If
don't
that.
know, but we have like 6 managers right now. But it just depends on like if one of them steps down from managing, or just doesn't want to be a manager anymore, or
Or maybe get fired.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, who knows?
What's the matter, kitty cat?
I mean, I work at Bath and Body Works.
That place.
I mean,
sucks.
at
I
least,
actually have like
at least you
I actually
work.
have like 2 products. I actually have 2 products from Bath and Body Works. Like one, it's like a men's like a body wash thing or whatever it's called, like the body like lotion, and then I also have one of their colognes.
They have some pretty good men's scents. I think they're getting.
No, the 2 I have in particular. One, the skin lotion one, I believe it's Twilight Woods, and the cologne I
Dude,
have
Twilight
is
Woods is the
Midnight.
fucking best. Dude,
And the cologne I have is Midnight.
I'm gonna quickly
think-
grab another cup of coffee.
gender neutral, pretty much.
Yeah, for the most part, they're pretty well gender.
Because I mean, I have mahogany teakwood, and that's
oh, there goes Damien.
Yep,
gender,
making coffee.
He's waddling away.
See you in that house.
gender neutral.
Ginger.
Like, you know what I mean when I say that, though, right? How does he get around, right? Because the story is that he's half blind, right? I
He
want to know.
can barely see, but his depth perception is kind of bad.
Is he legally?
Oh, quick! Someone turn his lights off.
I mean, my first ex-girlfriend is legally blind in the sense that she's completely blind in one eye, but could barely see out the other.
So she's Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid.
I get you say that?
I'm telling you, fam. This whole shite with drama, it runs me up the wall sometimes. Obviously, I'm not allowed to say something, but if you know, you know. And this drama shit
Yeah.
has me run up the fucking walls because somehow, some way, right? I could have zero involvement in it, right? I could have no involvement. No. All that someone does is that they say my name once, and suddenly I am pulled in by chain into this whole rigmarole.
I involved you with the say like, hey, you'll never believe what happened.
Yeah,
Oh, is that wait? I was gonna ask that as well. It's like, Simp, how did you get involved with the whole shit, or like where were you before this whole thing?
Well, I used to be a staff member on TJV server, and without spreading shit, I'm basically what I'm doing here is that I'm teaching someone how to not spread drama. So take notes, people watching. Due to a situation that I'm not going to name, me and TJV had a falling out, and it's as simple as that. I'm not going to give any details into it. I'm not going to overhype it, but it was just a misunderstanding, and we fell out. Now, how I fit into this whole thing is that I've been tossed around the place in regards to drama here or there. So,
Which happens to also include Umrucker.
oh yeah, yep. I mean, dealing with, I haven't spoken with him personally, although I almost had a chance to. I haven't spoken with him personally. It's just I don't want to because number one, now he can prove me wrong. I'm willing for a conversation, but he sounds like an impudent child. And number two, I'm not in the line of trying to talk to people who are going to threaten me with a lawsuit if I say something they don't agree with.
So wait, what we're talking about?
More so like how Simp was where he was before this whole stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been around. Like, I know a lot about dramas that have gone on. I don't spread it because I know how to not do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but in regards to the whole Ohm thing, I am pretty much free to talk about that because, in my own personal opinion, like, first of all, even if he does watches this and he hears me talking, hey Ohm, you can't do shit to me. I'm in Ireland. I have nothing that you can take.
He cannot take my fucking assets.
So, like, what are you gonna take? Oh, he's making fun of me. Ban him off Discord. They ain't gonna listen to you. Like, honestly, like, I'll say this shit proudly, but again, I'm willing to be changed. If he talks to me and he explains his side, I'll be okay then. I can respect that. You're still suing people.
Yeah, like
You're still suing people. I don't know why you're doing that.
that's why I know I can say whatever the fuck I want on Twitter, or for example, or on YouTube in general if I wanted to go on YouTube.
Yeah, like he can do whatever the fuck. He can threaten me with whatever he wants, but the fact of the matter is, he can't do shit to me.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, we're in the same boat there. We are protected by international law.
Yeah, exactly. What's he gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna sue you. Guess what? Out of your jurisdiction. And what are you gonna sue me for?
He has no ground to stand on. Like,
He's like, what the hell are you gonna sue me for?
Yeah,
Fucking,
dude,
nothing.
we could pull all the information we have. In
Yeah,
general,
because you can
and-
pull up any of the information, but if anything really, like, me, Made, and Dark are probably going to be like the main targets of anything, because all three of us are Americans.
What would they target? Okay, here's the thing though. Like, I've been the most least involved with this shit. Like, I don't got anything on me, so what could he sue me for?
I don't really care anymore.
I mean,
I have a good lawyer.
there's nothing that Ohm can really do. I mean, he could probably file
Plus,
like
I technically
defamation
haven't-
or something, but that's about it.
Plus,
Hey,
one of my
That's
uncle.
just in my
what did
opinion.
we
I don't know.
defamation? What kind of information did we?
We're not like
spread?
throwing out like
Yeah, no.
information that's and that is proven to be false. We are pointing out our own opinion. We're basing stuff off of our own opinions.
And then still, all the
We're
information
not
that's
plastering
out,
it as fact, so he
then-
can't do that.
all the information that's out there that is quote unquote fake against any of the people out there, still it has no way to be proven fake. It's no way to be proven real. So
I was wondering when that was going to be brought up. That whole email.
yeah, like for example, that email. It could be fake, yeah, but it could also still be real because there's no evidence to support both sides to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The same goes
I
for
mean-
those DMs. Ohm could say it's fake, but those it could still be considered real because there's no way to disprove everything.
I think my cat wants me to stop. Whatever I'm doing, she just wants me to stop.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm surprised she hasn't put her nails in your face yet.
I mean, I think it's funny because, like, the whole thing with the Ohm shit is that you have people who don't want to cover it, and it's just, I respect why, but, like, bruh, I've found out so much about him, like, in the short time I've been introduced to this.
Yeah.
Like, I probably know him better than he knows, like, himself at this fucking point. Because the way I've heard of shit, right, he's gonna say, oh, well, Thimp, you live here. It's like, yeah. Do you want to say hello? You can come over and visit Terror. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't do that because you tried to oust them, didn't you? Don't worry, I'm sure Minnie will still talk to you. You have a lot in common. By the way, just for legal reasons, I'm not saying that you're a pedo, Ohm. I'm saying you like to talk copious amounts of shite.
No one is saying shit about that other thing.
Yeah, no, I surely wasn't thinking that.
I don't know. Well, gotta make sure because we all know what he likes to do. He's calling
Dude,
me a
I've been taken out of context. And Ohm came out of hiding for little old me. I'm a nobody on Twitter. He still responded
That
to
was
me on
funny,
Twitter.
and like I just want to know why is he doing this? Like, why are you virtually blackmailing people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually when someone blackmails people, it makes them look even worse. Like they are absolutely trying to hide something, so it looks even worse on his end.
Let's be all sure about this. Blackmail is illegal.
Well, there's probably some places where it's considered.
No, I'm pretty certain blackmail pretty much anywhere is considered illegal.
You sure it would be? You were sure it would hold up in court if you used it in Russia?
Fair point.
It could still be illegal there, yeah, but do you really think they would take that in consideration once you're in court there? No, because
Fuck no.
dude, they do it all the time, so they're not gonna sue you for it. And now we got into the political stuff, but hey,
Oh boy.
let's
I mean,
not go-
the description of this channel did say maybe political.
yeah, so I mean,
Political,
we're still good.
maybe.
At the end of the day, like I don't like whoever like goes back and watches over this. Like, listen, I don't care. Like, especially when it comes down to me. I know you guys have it relatively like almost safe, but I just want to put the record out there. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm literally past that point.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell whoever you are. Oh, he was on this podcast. It's like, okay.
I mean, they can say whatever the fuck they want. I don't care if they see my face or anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't be putting on my face cam to begin with.
All I'm doing is show off my cat.
Yeah, you're just showing your
Yeah.
cat.
He's cute.
If your face cam wasn't on, that could be taken out of context, but... You should have expected that, Nate, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, like I think it's safe to say like a lot of us are pretty much we just want this to be over already, but it seems like there's always something new that pops up. It's funny enough, it's much like the Creepshow art situation where you think that it's done with Creepshow art, no, there's still a ton that's still being, outed for Creepshow art and shit.
Yeah,
It's like it just doesn't stop.
it doesn't end. It never ends.
And it never fucking will. Drama will be a constant thing. It's just
Yeah.
you get a lot of people who try to cover it, like, as drama channel. And this is the thing: when you call yourself a drama channel, like, it's a responsibility
Yeah,
because
it's a responsibility.
you have to deliver the news as it is. Like, you can throw in your opinions here and there, but you can't let the video be dominated by it because, like, at that point, you're not a drama channel. You're an opinionated channel, and you're trying to influence people with your own opinions.
for real. Like,
And I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of how like my channel used to be. Just was an opinionated channel because like I just wanted to throw my opinions
yeah.
about.
Yeah, believe me, if you want a good example of how not to be a commentary or drama channel like that, look no further than the village idiot of the commentary community, Prison Mate Luke.
That's.
Or as,
I
or
rather
it's just
not-
a robot,
Dude,
or even just a robot calls him Prison Mate Duke of Dipshits.
dude, there are some other channels out there that are just as bad as Prison Made, honestly. Because they fucked over someone like there was no tomorrow. There are so many channels that we can talk about that are like complete shits.
Yeah, they purposely call people. I mean, Crypto was like a terrible commentary.
Yeah, but
Super-
there, you also
Even
I'm
before
Alex.
all the shit came out about her.
Dude,
Wait, who?
Creep Show.
Oh
was
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
But then you have I'm Alex as well.
Oh, I am Alex. Oh no.
That's a great topic. But you
Oh,
have Elvis the Alien, you have Bionic Pig. Those fuckers
Wait, what
are
did
I
Elvis
think
the
it has-
Alien do? Hold up.
Elvis the Alien was part of the thing with Septai.
Zaptai.
Which was...
Him being outed as a pedophile even though he wasn't.
Right.
Which was
No,
mainly
follow it.
spearheaded by I'm Alex.
Yeah.
Turkey Tom did a really good video about that.
No, Nicholas
actually.
Diorio.
Well,
Nicholas
Turkey
Di-
Tom also did a good
Yeah.
one too.
And Turkey Tom as well, but Nicholas Diorio has three like long videos about the entire Septai story and also got Septai to do an interview with him.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
That's his last video
With-
that he did on Septai.
If my memory serves me correct, and just because of streaming, I'm going to try and keep it as polite as I can. Isn't I Am Alex the one who basically messed up his own friend group for some reason?
He messed up all the groups
Yep.
he was in. It's pretty much an
Pretty
Outlander
much.
situation.
Ah, alright.
Pretty much.
Alright, because that's interesting, because I remember hearing something about that, and I think it was I seen the Right Opinions video on it.
Oh yeah. Throw is
Yeah, I think I'm Alex also had like a feud with Keemstar as well here and there. I think,
Who
if I
does?
remember correctly.
Yeah.
Everyone's had a go at Keemstar.
I mean,
Just that some
everyone-
people shouldn't make their whole channel based around it.
there are some people that do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still surprised by some people's hypocrisy as well. It's fun.
I mean, Keemstar does have a, well, no disrespect to the man, but like he just has this weird tendency to target someone, and then that person tends to adopt the same attributes that Keem has, and it's just unfortunate, because like he has that, and I don't think Keem does it on purpose, Like
Yeah, no.
maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't
I
know.
mean, if Kimi even said it publicly, I don't care if I'm being liked or not. I'm just the way I am.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like with Keemstar, like you can't get mad at with him. It's like, yeah, he might be an asshole at times, but like he wears out on his
He's on
sleeve.
it.
Like
Yeah.
he's not
He
like that's honestly respectable for him.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah, it's the one thing I respect about him. He's honest, but like there's something that I don't really respect is sometimes his honesty is a little bit too honest. Like the whole entire thing recently where he had like a girlfriend that was literally half his age. And then people are like, oh, why don't you date women in your own age pool? And he turns around and like posts random like women he looked up on Google in their 30s. He's like, yeah, I'll pass.
I mean,
Like
at this point, I'm not.
that
surprised
girl
that
could
Kim's-
literally be your fucking kid.
Yeah, that's true.
The girl he
It
was
could be a
dating
fucking
could have
kid.
been his kid.
It could have been. Yeah, that's true. It's really fucked in some ways, but
I
at the same
I think if
time,
I remember correctly, I think Keemstar is actually like a few years younger than my mom. Funny enough.
no, Kim is 40 something.
He's close to his.
He's
I
40.
think he's in his late
He was
30s, but
no,
he's
he
getting
was
close. To...
38 when the Kim H3H3 started. That's 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So he is.
It could be about 42.
43.
Hey Siri, how old is Keemstar?
Kingster is 39 years old.
What?
Oh, he's 39.
39?
Oh, so
He's
he's
about to be
literally
40.
pushing
Okay.
40, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
I'm not trying to be funny.
pushing 40.
I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but I legit thought the series said he was 99 and not 39.
I mean, like it or like it not, you have to give him a certain amount of respect because he is a YouTube OG, and like it or not, you do kind of have to give him that like OG's respect because I don't know if you're
like, he's
familiar
made it
with
this
it,
far
but
with
He's been here for like literally since the dawn of YouTube.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
if you
I think it was on another platform before that, like, when he was part of the Federation of Asshole Gamers.
Yeah, and if you remember as well, he was one of the few who spearheaded the Wings of Redemption shit. I don't know if any of you were around for that. But,
I wasn't around for that, but Frederick Knudsen did a really good video covering the whole Wings Redemption thing.
Yeah.
Which I will say, actually, right now, like a bit off topic, if none of you are subscribed to Frederick Knudsen watching his Down the Rabbit Hole series, you're doing something wrong.
I mean,
No,
What-
his content is so fucking good.
in regards to the whole fucking wing shit, right? In fucking regards to that, I have to tell you, yeah, I know it's a live stream. I'm saying the fuck word, YouTube. Don't sue us.
Okay, we
But
said the other F word and
We're on an adult channel
True.
on adult
Yeah,
mode.
hey, little
anyways.
kids,
Yeah, this
turn off
isn't
this.
this isn't
No
set for
watchy.
kids. Plus, it's not Twitch.
No
Yeah.
watchy.
No
I'll
watchy.
tell your parents. No watchy. Anyway, the whole thing with Wings, right? And if you haven't seen, here's the thing with Wings, right? When you're watching a documentary about him, right? You're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, like, "Wow, that sounds so horrible," right? If you actually watch him, he's not entertaining, but oh my god, when he freaks out, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, if you I'm telling you, if you are depressed, if you are like can't even peel yourself off the chair depressed, what the fuck is that?
That's
What is
his
what?
dog.
That's a dog.
That's my dog. That's
Start
Maddie.
talking about wings and of redemption, the dog gets scared. But if you are depressed, you can't get off the chair. Watch a Wings video and just watch how angry he gets. And it's
Actually, funny enough,
funniest
like in the
ever.
sorry, go on.
so go ahead. I'm choking on a vape.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, like in the Down the Rabbit Hole that Fred Newton made, like in the beginning, like he said like that apparently some people compare Wings as being worse than Darkside Phil.
Oh no! Hold on. I would say when like there's obviously when it comes to people who are full of themselves and have their own ego, the way I structure it is you have at the top you have low tier God
Oh, low tier god.
because
That
like it or
motherfucker.
not, he has some skill at video games. He just has a shit temper. Number 2 would be Wings. Now, the only reason I put Darkside Phil... No, I'd actually put Darkside Phil under fucking low tier god. Because while he has done some fucked up shit, you have to remember that he just whines and bitches about games. It's not fun to watch. If anything, as I've said, if you want to cure your depression, you watch Wings. If you want to slump back into the chair into a pool of sludge, you watch Darkside Phil. He will suck the energy out of you. It is unreal.
And let's not forget, like, the infamous moment of when he was caught, throwing the herka jerk on stream.
Ah,
Like, and funny enough, that was actually covered on Drama Alert.
I'm not surprised. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
what
surprised
the
about that either.
fuck?
What's up?
What?
I just see the like to dislike all of a sudden.
Ah,
I'm just looking over. It's a 6
What
to 8
the
all of a sudden.
shit?
Just now it was 6 to 3.
Right? Who did it? Who did it?
All right, who did it?
Who's in the chat like fucking dislike bombing the shit out of it?
Yep. Come on.
Come on. Spill the beans.
Come on, spill the fucking beans.
Beans, what the fuck?
That is an 8. Yeah.
Is it Home Wrecker?
Dude, I
Oh,
wouldn't
no,
be surprised.
video.
I know for a fact that his fucking ass watches my fucking Twitter, so.
I said it's probably, or it could be that I'm here.
Ah!
Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, it's just
probably because I
it's
posted
gone to
about-
9 dislikes now. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
there
said-
it goes.
The minute I said it, or is it because I'm here? It shot up. All right.
Alrighty, folks. Who is disliking this video?
Cool beans.
Who's disliking the first podcast already?
Hey, put in the chat. Come on, seriously. Put in the chat. If I leave, will you stop with the dislikes?
Wait,
Who wants you to go though?
Oh, I have a feeling on who it is.
yeah, I have a feeling as well. Ah,
Like this is like the other thing that you'll guys will see with us is that we're very ADHD when it comes to a lot of shit.
10 dislikes.
10 already?
Yes.
No.
I love it. I love it.
It's-
Yeah, like we have a ton of ADHD moments on here. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, let's go!
Hold up, 13. Hold up. So there's 7 people watching, 13 dislikes, 12 to 8 now, which someone's just liked the damn thing. So I think I know who this could be. Unless we get some typing, which I doubt we're gonna get typing. 14, yes. Let's
Yeah,
let's
there's no
shoot.
activity, so if you guys are thinking who it is, it probably wouldn't be.
Let's shoot for 40.
Let's
No, okay.
Oh,
I
jeez.
know. I probably
So
also know.
what?
Dude, the thing
I don't
is,
want to see
the
40
thing
dislikes.
is, the funniest thing is there are what
14 dislikes? Holy shit.
14, yeah, 14 to 9, or 9 to 14. I mean, but
It's
the
14
funniest thing,
8 now.
funniest
Someone
thing,
took away
they're
the
not
like.
just, they're not watching either. That's the thing.
It's like they're just disliking and leaving.
Yeah, they're
Like,
disliking
what
and
fucking
leaving.
pussies?
Do I have to check Twitter?
I'm gonna do that right now. By the way, I
Yeah, I'm
just-
gonna check my Twitter real quick because I remember I retweeted.
I don't believe this. I don't believe it. I've only
Yeah,
been
how do we
here.
go from like talking about like wings and Darkside Phil to now this shit?
I mean,
Yeah, just ignore
I
it.
just noticed it, and I
That's
just
like,
thought, what the fuck? That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, like only like a few people are watching. It's like, oh nope.
Hey, look, it's all good. It's all good. Just ignore it.
Yeah,
Like, let
that's
them,
okay,
let them have
yeah.
their fun.
Let them have
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the topic of wings.
Yeah.
Like, as I said, if you're depressed, watch a Wings video. It will pick up your mood instantly because Wings, as horrible as he is still so funny to watch because of this ridiculous crap he will say. And
Especially when a lot of those moments became very infamous. You know, like the look here, look, listen.
look here! Fucking brilliant, man. And not only that, when it boils down to it, watching Low Tier God kind of has the same effect, right? Like, because when he gets he gets angry, right?
Yeah.
Like, he will turn around and he will smash it. Well, he won't smash up his shit, but he will rage quit, which is hilarious.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Low Tier God like one of those League of Legends players?
No, yes and no. He started on tournament fighting games like Street Fighter and all that.
Oh, he's one of those people.
Oh yeah, it's
What's
really
that
funny to
supposed mean?
watch.
You're saying like, oh, he's one of those people.
No, because like that's how both. I think no, technically Wings of Redemption and Darkside Phil did. That's how he's kind of started out.
But here's the funny thing, right? And this is the one thing that you can hold over Low Tier God, right? Listen to this.
It.
Apparently, there's a rumor, I could be wrong, that he fought someone on Street Fighter and he lost to them. The dude that he was fighting against, the dude that apparently bet him, had no fucking arms. And he still
I think I know who you're talking
Oh,
about. I
wow.
know who you're talking about.
he had
It's,
no arms.
No, it's not that he doesn't have arms. I think it's like he's paraplegic or something.
Yeah,
I know exactly who. I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about because one of my friends who actually is very much into fighting games like that, he showed me that guy, and it's crazy ridiculous. Like he's a good Chung Li player.
oh yeah, and it was crazy. And anytime he tried to say this is some bullshit, I'm sitting there like, nah, man, nah. Like that is legit. You got fucked over by some dude who theoretically you should have won against. How does that happen? It's like, nah, like get in the bin.
Yeah. Like for real. Oh, yeah, 6 viewers. Hello, people. Anyways, yeah. Uh,
I mean, also the stream did say like it's going to be like potential other topics.
yeah,
So
I mean, it's episode 0. It's
Yeah.
just introduction anyway, so we can talk whatever we want.
Yeah, maybe if Ritz gets off his fucking phone and stops looking down, we wouldn't be getting so many
yeah, I actually
tonight.
just remembered, May, didn't
Yeah.
you say you were going to save something for this podcast
Yeah,
that you
I
wanted
did.
to share?
Oh yeah, because we were talking about like funny Xbox tags.
Well, it started
So-
off with me making a reference to the Sonic 06 fan dub, where Shadow says, that's for ironically having 69 in your name.
Yeah, okay, so it's like, back in the day on like the old 360, like there were like those like generic like names, like see the ones with like the X's in them, like the underscores and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I had an Xbox
You had an
360.
Yeah.
I still have it, by the way. It was given to me by my cousin.
Yeah.
And this thing had a specific username on it, that was his account. I couldn't change it because, like, it was just really fucking stupid. I wasn't stupid and I didn't know how to change shit anyway. So, for the longest time, I had an Xbox account that technically wasn't mine, that was my cousin's, with the username Captain XX Kush. That was my account name.
Captain
X- like-
XX
For
Kush.
years. Captain
Kush.
XX Kush. Captain
Like
and Kush were all capitalized.
So, wait,
Like,
like Kush as in Kush as in weed?
AUSH. Yes. And that was my username for like almost 4 or 5 years.
Oh
Did you
my
not know how
God.
to change it?
No, like I couldn't change it because it was my cousin's account. So I needed his password and he didn't know his password, and then I would like lose all my progress in my games. So I was like, well fuck, I guess I'm stuck with this. I made a new account.
How
Like
did that go?
finally. I didn't lose like a lot of like achievements or anything. I'm still trying to get some of them back. But I've gotten a way more achievements on this account than I have with the other with Captain XX Kush.
Oh, that name. That name. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
hilarious.
still have the Xbox, by the way. It's like the old 360, where it's like the one where
Oh, like
you
one of
need
the very first
Wait,
ones?
is it the
Yeah.
one with the death circle?
the Red Ring of Death. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that Red Ring
Ooh.
of Death at least, I would say like 20 times.
Wait, and it
Every
still
single time-
works?
It still works. All I had to do was turn it off, unplug it, leave it alone for like a few days, plug it back in, and it was fine. The only issue is I couldn't use it
Consoles are
for.
fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, they fucking are, because that's not for been said on any fucking video about the Red Rings of Deaths.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Listen, a lot of people think the Red Ring Deck is really that bad. All you have to do is just leave your Xbox alone. Because most of the time that happens because it's like something in it is overheating. Or you need to clean it. For me, I would clean it constantly so it was overheating. So what I would do is I would leave it alone. The longest time I left it alone, honestly, was like a week. Because I was afraid that if I turned it on too soon, the Red Ring of Death would like happen easily.
Oh.
alright. I got
So,
a funny Xbox story for you.
yeah. So
So,
Oh,
By the way, this story happened when I was very fucking young.
Oh
But
boy.
anyway.
You're old then?
How young we talking?
Yeah, Simp is old.
White Xbox Arcade. So, the old white Xbox had a few problems.
Yeah.
One of them being that the disc tray was often very faulty. Now,
Get stuck.
sometimes a game would just flat out not play, right? It would flat out just not work. And I was trying to play a particular game.
Oh, which game was it?
I can't remember, and it's probably best that I don't. But
Why, was it like one of those,
yeah, something like that. But
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get this fucking thing to work, and it finally loaded up, right? And midway through the game, the fucking thing decided to say, error, disk cannot be read. So, I'd had enough of this fucking Xbox, right? I'd had enough of it.
Yeah.
So, I thought I
broke it, didn't
I
you?
thought I would attempt. Now keep in mind that this fucking Xbox was on a high shelf. I managed to out
Oh,
of
no.
rage. I hit the fucking thing a kick, fell flat on my ass, and all I could hear from the Xbox with the disc still in it was. I jumped up. I quickly turned the fucking thing off, thinking to myself, "Oh my god, I've just broken this fucking Xbox, right?"
Well, I
I
hope the
turned
game
it-
that you're playing was at least, something at least not noteworthy, like, Dragon 99 Dragons. Because that game is complete ass.
Apparently, after I kicked the fucking Xbox, it was still working fine afterwards, mind you, right?
Yeah.
But the Xbox hated the game just as much as I did. When I took this fucking game out,
Oh,
in
scratched.
the outer rim of it, there was this perfect, and I shit you not, there was this perfect circle of scratches. All in one, right?
Ooh.
The game would
Jesus.
not work. So what happened was when I hit this Xbox a kick, it jacked the disc up and it scratched the whole thing. But I fixed the tray.
I remember with my tray on my old Xbox, there was like near the end of it when I was like last using it before I switched over to a PlayStation for a little bit. The disk drive would not open, so I had to do the thing where I had to pry it open using a butter knife.
Why a butter knife?
Because it was small enough. Because like what I would do is I would like go around the outer edge of the disc tray,
Yeah.
go around the outer edge, and then I would press like the eject button, and then I would keep pressing the eject button as I was running like the butter knife like through like the little like outline of it. It would manage to open it, but at what cost? Because there was a time when I did that, and the disk drive freaked out. But like with the old like Xboxes, where if you have the console the wrong way, it can scratch up your discs
Yeah.
if you have it on. Yeah, I had a copy of Halo Reach in it,
Oh.
and I tilted it the wrong way. The Xbox, like your Xbox, went into like panic mode, and then next thing I know, I managed to get the disc open, like the disk drive open, or the disk tray, and then I look at my disc, and the entire back is just covered in scratches.
Jesus.
And I was like, no, this game cost me $20.
Yeah, remember when games were around $20?
Now they're like $60, $70.
Does anyone
Some are
remember the? Obviously, this was mentioned before, but does anyone, even in the stream, does anyone remember those old like retro style videos of how to fix Red Ring of Death?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I remember those kind of videos in general where it's like used with like, what was it, like unregistered hyperlink, Hypercam 2, and have like the
Exactly.
stock
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even use like a microphone, they would just have like, text
Notepad.
on the screen.
Notepad. They have Notepad open.
Yeah, they would have Notepad. And they were done and it was all done in Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah. Oh.
No, when I looked up my first tutorial on how to get rid of the ring ring of death, or like how to do that, they wanted me like take apart my entire Xbox and all this other stuff. So I'm like, I can't do that because if I take it apart, then I'm not gonna be able to put it back together because I suck at that kind of stuff. So I would just like I just left it alone, and that like then I turned it on one day and it managed to load. So I'm like, I fixed it. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it.
See, I've never gotten the red ring. Luckily,
Good.
never
It's
gotten it.
terrifying. It's terrifying. It made me cry.
What I did get, however, was the yellow light of death. And if you don't know what the yellow light of death is, it's something that happens to a PS3.
I never owned a PS3, so I've never heard of this.
And the yellow light of death was so rare that people would rarely get it. Except for this unfortunate bastard talking to you.
I remember
I lost a game. I can't remember what fucking game it is. I do know, though, that it was significant enough to fucking remember up to this point. So it must have been good. And I was fuming. Because it's just like, this is an Xbox thing. This is not supposed to happen, Sony.
Remember the bug when the Xbox One or the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 came out, where you had that terrifying startup sound?
Oh, that wasn't a bug.
That was a feature.
Oh, I remember it as a bug, if anything.
Fam, that used to be my fucking alarm in the morning. What do you mean? That thing would wake you.
Really?
Bro, that thing, if you were in a deep fucking sleep, you hear the fucking gong, that fucking thing would get you standing at attention.
Funny enough, I actually have both of those on my soundboard.
Oh god.
Like the PS1 sound makes me tear up. The PS2 sound fucking gives me PTSD.
Oh, I remember that sound. Oh, I threw away my PlayStation 2 like what, maybe a few months ago. Because I couldn't be bothered with it. I really couldn't.
I actually have
I still have my PS2 Slim after all these years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was lumped with the fat bastard.
Mate, is that you playing with duct tape?
What?
Who's
No,
playing
that's
with
not
duct
me.
tape?
It's not me, don't look at me.
Dark.
I don't have duct tape.
What?
I don't have duct tape.
Okay, look, someone is making a funny noise.
It sounds like duct tape.
We're not playing Among Us here. Someone is making a fucking noise. We can hear it.
It sounded like ripping.
It's
The hell?
Who's ripping their shorts apart?
Who's pulling a Superman? It's fucking you, isn't it, Ritz? What were you reaching for?
Hold on. I will go back. Hold on. Go to the playback, because I promise you I was not ripping it.
I'm not gonna play it because it will echo.
Oh no, it was his phone. Never mind. No, it was his phone. He gets look. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the whole thing with the PS3 and the PS2, right? If you got the fucking big yoke, if you PS2 and PS3, if you got the big fucking console,
PS3.
Yeah, PS3. Oh, fuck off. But not like if you would have the PS3.
You're from Sony. You're from Sony. The PlayStation 3.
All right then. You know what? I'll Americanize it. The PlayStation, the PlayStation 3, and then the PlayStation 2. Right? Let me tell you something. Right? The PS2 was a multi-purpose console. Right? You would have that. You can play your games on it. You could watch DVDs on it. If someone broke into your house, you could use it as a fucking lump hammer. That thing was so multi-purpose. Right? I'm telling you, right?
Didn't North Korea try to like weaponize the PS2 with some like hook them up to nukes or some shit?
Man, get a PS2, right? If you still own one, get a PS2. Go out onto the street, chase someone with it. Watch how fast they run.
It sounds like you've experienced with that.
I mean, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, looking at the fucking PS5, you take that yoke out and chase someone with it, they'll call the bloody police on you.
Oh, but let's not start the discussion about replayable fucking older gen games, because that's gonna be a fucking fight.
Oh, especially the older games.
Especially about PlayStation. PlayStation 1 had the original games. PlayStation 2 could play both of the versions. PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. Then the PlayStation 3 came out. Whoops.
Oh yeah. Oh, the PS3.
It should have been able to play.
PS3.
It should have
The
been play.
PS3, right? Here's what's funny about that console, right? And it pisses me off, right? PS3, you cannot play PS2 game,
Unless
but
it's
you
a
can
limited-
play PS1 game.
Wait. I thought you couldn't play both of the older gens.
Last I remembered, I wasn't able to play PS2, but it would accept PS1 for some strange unknown reason. Maybe I got a dodgy console.
You
But
might have.
anytime I shoved the PS2 game into that disc tray, it would just spit it out like, no, PS1.
No,
So the way that like my tabs open on
yeah,
my
just
computer
like
with
your
a hub
tabs.
to-
Yeah, but legit, any fucking console, right? If you put in a disc that it doesn't like, it's literally no short of spitting it at you as if you've offended its omnipotence as a god. You would feed me this disc? Pathetic.
Oh, Rich, you should have been here whenever Maid was sharing your screen and she closed down or
Studying
minimized
for
the tab.
tests. And then when I minimize the tab, it would like shrink into the bottom right corner, and then I click on it again, and it would like maximize onto the page. And then Sim pretended that my computer was eating the tabs and then spitting them out, where it's like,
It fucking was. Look, I'm telling you, right? When it comes to fucking video games nowadays, right? They're starting to do away with discs, right?
Yeah.
With the PS5 and the new Xbox, you can just get a digital version with no disc tray.
Or
They
in this
start-
case, or even with the Switch, in Nintendo's case, they have these tiny ass cartridges.
yeah, but for the people that are to say, "Oh, digital is the way to go," right? Yeah,
what happens
listen,
when you have no Wi-Fi and you
What
can't play your
fucking-
games?
what fucking happens if you accidentally delete your account?
You lose
Oh
all
yeah,
your
I know
money.
what you could do. You could just put in a disc and re-download. Oh wait, you
Yeah,
can't.
or like your account like gets like your account gets hacked, and then all your stuff is just gone. Like they can't
And
like tell you, oh yeah, here we'll restore your like purchases. Like, oh wait, no, we're not going to.
And like, listen, if that's your preference, listen, that's your fucking preference. I'm not trying to tell you that you're stupid for getting a fucking digital PS5. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is if your account by some unfortunate reason gets hacked or deleted, you're gonna have to rebuy all that shit. Unless Sony, being graceful, I use that word loosely, but if they're fucking graceful enough, they can return it to you. But it's up to you what you want to do. But like discs were always just so. Did you know that Nintendo, right? Sony went to Nintendo to pitch the idea, saying that discs are the future. This is the way to go. Nintendo literally looked at them and said, "Nah, we're not funding this. Cartridges are superior." How fucking long that lasted, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job, Nintendo. You created your own competitor. You literally made your anime protagonist.
They really did.
And like,
I mean,
no-
they had a similar thing with Philips as well, but that created the Philips CDI.
Yeah.
I mean, like, this Nintendo Switch, it is cool, portable games and all that. You know, it's designed to be portable. Why are you able to hook it to a TV?
So that way
know
you
why.
That's only like the original Switch.
between-
Oh, I know why.
That's the
I
only
know why.
original.
I know why you're meant to hook it up to a TV. Do you know what the alternative is? Here, play Fortnite in 720p.
No, not 720. 360p.
36. What?
Yeah, it's even worse.
36. Oh, Jesus.
The original Switches, they didn't go above 480p. They really
Ugh.
didn't.
But like, listen, if graphics or like frame rate isn't your thing, you know, just get the Switch, enjoy it. Breath of the Wild looks good on it. That's why so many streamers are streaming it on their PC
That
or
was
their
great.
big flat screen.
I play it all the time. It definitely is a really good game.
Yeah, it just like listen, right? I do think it's cool. You know, bringing like actual AAA games with you on the road. I do think it's cool. I just don't want to have like this modernized looking console while looking through the screen of a fucking Game Boy. Like you can understand.
I know, right?
The only thing I really hate is that the Joy-Cons can drift. That was like my main issue with that.
They
And
drift to,
Nintendo,
like, a
because
Deja
Nintendo
vu
rushed,
style of drift, right?
like, no, it's not. No, because Nintendo rushed out the Switch, so there are a bunch of problems, and their way of like helping, like if you report it, they're like, oh, just buy a new one. Here, $50 for a
that's
set of 2.
I had that issue. My original Switch controllers died within the first 5 months of having them.
Yeah, my nephew's had issues with his Switch controllers where they would just fuck up, and they're like my sister would report the issue to Nintendo, and that's not stuff because she bought the Switch off the Nintendo website, and they're like, "Oh, just buy new controllers. Here,
Yeah, like
you can have these
I'll
ones."
just get
And
a
they're like,
PC at
$50.
that point.
I think it was the left controller that was the blue one originally.
Oh, but
Could be.
you know
No,
what
the-
I
Yeah, left is blue, right is red.
Yeah. So my left controller, the blue one, overheated. It started to overheat the first time I used it. I never used it before, but it started to overheat already. And my right controller just had a faulty Joy-Con or joystick.
Yeah, both my nephew's controllers. The first one, the right one started to drift, and then the other controller fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm waiting for, right? This is what I'm waiting for. I'm fucking waiting for Apple to put out a console.
I think they
Now-
already tried to.
They tried all the way back in like I want to say either the 80s or 90s.
I want to see
the
them
Apple
do it again
Pen.
now with the technology that they have
No,
now,
like,
right?
they made a gaming console. Because I remember seeing one in an Apple store.
Wait,
Sure that-
when?
When? Yeah.
We were like promoting one where you could play games on it. They had
The
like a
iPhone?
controller and everything. No, it wasn't the iPhone. It was like a thing you could display on a TV. Because I remember playing Octodad on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about a proper, like, you know, console, you know, PlayStation styled, right? Because do you know what's going to be the most interesting part of that console if they do decide to make a new one or another one? The most interesting part of it is going to be the fact that there's the only person in the fucking world that's going to be able to afford one is either Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. Because I fucking guarantee you the controller will cost more than burying your granddad. I guarantee you the controller will cost a funeral and the console itself will cost a fucking starship. Right? Did you not see that bullshit when they're releasing like their PC shit? Like a stand? A stand is like
$100.
$100 or $500. A stand
For a stand?
It's like
That
Apple.
better be like a really fancy stand for it to be $100.
Apple. That stand better be able to move and bring me my drink for that fucking price. That stand better be able to go from here to Timbuktu to get me some exotic grapes.
It better be
for
able,
that
it better
fucking
be able to
price.
wipe your ass for you.
Yeah.
They're
It
like-
better be.
And don't get me wrong, I get it. Apple products are pretty expensive because, like, yeah, it's high quality. It's like Apple. You drop your iPhone, it shatters.
I dropped my phone not even a foot off the floor, and it has a giant spiral crack on it.
Oh no, mine
Like-
is still fine. The F11 for the normal 11 for some reason is decent. In like their
Am I the only one here with the Android?
yeah, because I think Ritz has an iPhone as well.
iPhones,
You
now,
fucker.
that being
What
said,
are
I
you
own
doing?
one too. But like, I think iPhones are scams, right? And I say this because every fucking time they announce a new one, right? It's like, oh yeah, guess what? Oh, we moved the camera up there. Yeah, we moved the camera there, and we've
No.
changed the directions of the camera.
Last
So
time
when
we
you take a picture, you can take it like the picture's a fucking triangle.
last time we had the camera like this time we have it like this.
Like,
Oh, and there's like the new there was also like that new Samsung phone where it's like you can actually fold it now and shit.
yeah, you can fold it. You could like,
Wait,
Well,
that's,
what's
that's
next?
a real thing?
yeah,
it's a real
Yes,
thing.
look it
you can
up.
actually
Look
fold
it up.
I
It's
thought that was
unbelievable.
a fucking joke at first.
No.
Here's what's funny about that, right? Because I think this is gonna be fucking brilliant. Because now, right, it's like you can fold it, you can fit it anywhere, you can turn it into a paper plane, you can fly it around the place with the controller add-on. Like, why folding it? How about you make it fucking waterproof for once?
Yeah.
Like, is that just me?
You have to get waterproof. You have to get waterproof casings for that.
Oh, I want no.
That's
I don't
gonna
want
jack up the
no.
price
I
of,
don't want
like, the phone
casings. I
itself.
don't want casings. I want waterproof phone.
No, but if you do that, think about it, because they're gonna get so many. They're gonna have to get new materials and that kind of shit. And even then, it's like they're gonna jack up the price because of that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like, I
Because
swear that
inflation.
in the
Yeah, so instead, buy an OtterBox case that like it costs like $50 or $60.
yeah, but I swear, Bert. Like even looking at my own iPhone, right? I'm looking at it and I'm sitting here. This thing was built from the ground up to be the most frail, fragile fucking piece of equipment in existence, and you can't tell me it isn't. It's deliberately built to break.
It fucking is. Wait, yeah, like mine 11, iPhone 11 is decent. Like it's also the one I use as a webcam. It hasn't broken yet. I'm happy. The battery is decent, but that's this one. I don't know about the other ones because this is the first iPhone I've ever even gotten. So, yeah.
I have an iPhone X. Got it years ago. Honestly, it works well, but the thing is that batteries a little bit feel like weird.
How long?
Or sometimes
how
I'll
many
be
years have you
like,
gotten it for now?
you know, like, well, sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, you're at 20%. Nah, the thing shuts off and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It has the ghost touch,
Oh, the ghost
where it's
touch.
like your phone will think like, oh yeah, you're like holding down on the screen, right? Even though you're not.
Yeah. Wait, how many years? How old is your phone again, mate?
I would say like
20 years.
no, shut up. Almost 3.5 to 4 years.
Okay, that explains why your battery is faulty.
That's
because-
the issue with the
Oh,
iPhones,
my
though, right?
battery, the health of my battery is like pretty good.
That's the whole
How many
fucking
percentage
problem.
does
with
your
those.
battery still accept for charging?
Has anyone here heard that Perry grip sound like your iPhone is broken? That pretty much sums up like the whole experience with an
I'm gonna
iPhone.
look up my battery like life shit right now.
Yeah, it's like you get around, dropped it, now your iPhone's broken. You go to the Apple store, you say your phone's broken. They ask you if you drop it, you say yes. They say your warranty is voided, but they'd be happy to replace it for just $200.
I hate those people, man. If I go into one of those,
My maximum capacity for my battery is like 84 right now.
if I go into one of those fucking Apple stores, right, I tell them straight out, like, I'm not here for any monkey business. Tell me what's wrong with the fucking phone. And I was like, oh,
No, it's ridiculous.
screens,
And it's like, but
screens
even
cracked.
then,
Your battery's fucked. It's gonna cost around 400 and something euros. Like,
no,
all
but
right,
not even that. Like, you also need to have Apple Care to actually for them to replace it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I remember my brother dropped his phone. My oldest brother dropped my like other brother's phone, and it cracked. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get it repaired." He went to the Apple store. We waited at one of like the benches, like one of the little tables, for almost a fucking hour, only for one of the geniuses that work at the Apple store to say, "Oh, you can't replace the screen. It would cost you like $40, but you can't replace it because you don't have Apple Care on your phone."
you know what?
Wait,
There's-
you need
there's a-
Apple Care to
there's
replace
a
You
your...
need Apple Care
there's
to
an
replace the phone screen.
There's an easy way to fix that, right? You just turn around and say to them, all right, I'm going to ship this off to someone in South Korea who will do it for less than that. And watch how quickly they'll, with their fucking little grabby hands, like, oh no, that's not necessary. Well, it's like, yeah, there you are, you fucking, like,
Why are you
No,
trying to
it's
make him
like
sound like
everyone's
an elderly Indian person? What the
My brother's
fuck?
like, okay, well, how much is it without Apple Care? And he's like, well, we can't do it without unless you have Apple Care. Like, who the fuck?
That is stupid.
I don't even have... I
is
have
it
on
some
my
sort of
phone, but I
phone
don't have it
Hippocratic oath?
set up.
Thou shalt not
no,
operate on a phone
no,
without thou's Apple
with-
Care?
Like, say, no, Apple Care is like so fucking ridiculous. It's just their way of saying like, oh, you need to pay this like monthly subscription, or else we're gonna jack up the price of stuff. Like, I lost an AirPod a while ago. I found it, but I was going to get a different one to replace it. With Apple Care, an AirPod would cost me maybe like $50. But without Apple Care, it would be close to $100
Jesus.
What the fuck?
for an AirPod. And I was like, what the
Damn.
actual fuck?
They don't do that in Ireland because we're protected by the EU for one. That and any shop that has any Apple products knows that if they try to pull any shit like that, the community will break their legs.
They really will. They really will.
Aren't you lucky?
Well, no,
This
because
is
it's just-
America.
No, because it's literally just like, listen, we've spent like what 200, 400 plus euros on this phone. And it's just like, listen, I'm not coming in here asking you to fix the battery or anything. Just fix the fucking screen, shut up, and be thankful that I'm even still coming to Apple.
Like, I sent in my AirPods for, like, repairs, and I don't know what was wrong with them. And they just sent me a photo of a right screen with dirty AirPods. The inside of an AirPod, the dirty parts of it. The fact that it was on a white background didn't seem right with me. That good. It seems so
Well-
off. That they,
Well, walking into an Apple store, the first thing you see is white.
I
It's
know,
like
I
it's like
know,
a
but-
thing to them. They're like, "Oh, we're showing transparency. That's why everything is white."
Transparency,
I
know,
me bollocks.
but
You
that's-
sold out so many people in fucking Hong Kong to the Chinese. Me bollocks, fucking transparency.
like, for real. I get it that they love the color white. I get it. They really do. But the fact that they try to make it seem they have a white workbench they work on to repair your AirPods or your phone in general seems bullshit to me. Because why would you have a white workbench with no stuff around the AirPod to even show that there's something wrong with Jesus?
Actually, they don't work at their workbenches in the back aren't white. They just did that. They more than likely did that to show you like how disgusting the inside of your AirPod was.
Yeah, they're just saying.
Or they
yeah,
might
it's
have
like,
pulled a
well,
fucking funny on me and they made it fake.
You're not just sitting there like, oh, thanks for sending me that, but what the fuck you want me to do about it?
Yeah.
Paid you to fix my AirPods.
I paid you to clean the
Honest-
AirPods. I
No,
didn't pay you
easiest
to
thing to
embarrass
do
me.
to clean a pair of AirPods, honestly, I've learned this from experience. Just buy a fucking toothbrush, mark it off and like put it somewhere not near your actual toothbrush, and just scrub it with that.
Yeah.
The bristles get into the AirPod itself and actually clean it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to pay somebody. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, just use this alcohol and like get a cotton swab and then or a Q-tip and then dip it onto the AirPod. You don't want to fucking do that because that will ruin the fucking AirPod.
Yeah.
It's a
Also,
load of bollocks, though. Like,
Like
I think, honestly, it's been a long time since we started. It's almost 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
we rant.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we fucking do. I think the 2 hour mark would be a nice area to cut it off for today, for the first one.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we got like 8 minutes.
8.
Around 8 because it says we started streaming 112 minutes ago.
hey, do you know what else is fucking? You know
Yeah,
what
6
else is
minutes
horseshit?
What?
Well,
Call of Duty Vanguard. Anyone who
Oh.
buys that fucking game is a moron. Not because you're buying a Call of Duty game, but because
Just-
you're buying another Call of Duty game with no anti-cheat.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna, by the way, instantly go to the YouTube video and I'm gonna watch the dislikes come in because of that statement. Because all the
We
Call
are
of Duty
currently
lovers.
at a 10 to 18 like to dislike ratio.
Yeah,
It's 11 to 18
11,
for me.
18, yeah.
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh, it's fine. We'll bounce back.
People are just
Yeah.
doing it to be a dick.
They are.
Yeah,
Like,
cause
Yeah,
Oh
they're,
my
they're
God,
probably
it's
thinking like, oh god,
Like, oh my-
not another generic podcast.
And it's like, oh my god, it's the
No,
guy that got
not
canceled.
another generic podcast.
Yeah, it's that kid that got cancelled and he's doing a podcast now to get his relevancy back. Even though we were never relevant.
Listen,
to
if
begin
this
with.
is how, whoa. Listen, if this is how you're gonna treat Ritz, listen, my friends in the stream, judge him not by his channel, but by who he is.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna say this here and now, in reference to the video that got him done fucked up. I'm putting myself on the line here, and I'm gonna say, what he said wasn't false. I'm sorry. What he said wasn't false. You can take that from me. If anyone in this stream that disliked the video, if you know who I am, you know what I say isn't lies. You know that. What he said in his video was not lies. Most, if not all of it, was 100% fact.
But they're still opinions.
And at the end of the day, exactly, these are his opinions. So, I would rather, if you're going to dislike, I would rather it be of your own opinion rather than someone else's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, take it from me. In that video, what he said was true. And you can go around and spread that to whoever you want. I don't care anymore at this point. I know what he said was true. Everyone in this fucking call knows what he said was true. So yeah, do what you will.
Do what you will, do what you want, but keep your opinions on the right track. And don't listen to other people's opinion and just think, okay, that's fine. Just make up your own mind, for fuck's sakes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
don't-
follow that
don't-
fucking herd mentality bullshit.
Don't be. Go ahead.
Don't be a mindless sheep.
Yeah.
It's not even a
Herd
mindless sheep.
mentality.
Don't become a dog for someone else. You know. Don't
Yeah.
be a dog. Like, just
Hey, woof woof, you want a bone?
yeah, exactly. Like, don't listen to what these people tell you to do. As in, oh, go and dislike this, go and dislike that for me. It's like you're only hurting yourself because you got to ask yourself: are you doing it for you, or is it just for someone else? And
Yeah.
you have to ask yourself: are they really going to give you the attention that you want if you do this? They probably won't. They'll just see you as another number.
Yeah, pretty much. You see,
I mean, I just see these as fucking numbers, really, and it's really impressive. I'm gonna say
your audio is not coming through.
Yeah, your audio like cuts out.
what the shit.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Fuck.
Into your mic.
I said, well, in reality, I mean, if anything, I'm more impressed. I mean, shit, people actually hopped on.
Yeah, an average watch time is 3 minutes 30.
And before we cut shit off, I'm going to say this again to the stream. And I give the stream full permission to send this to whoever you want to. What I said about Ritz's video, about a specific person, the comments that Ritz made, were opinionated facts. I've confirmed these facts with proof that I've gathered over the while. So, if you want to find out who this person who you're dislike bombing for really is, you know where to find me. You've always known where to find me. But I'm going to give you a warning. It doesn't matter who you say this to, of which I have a feeling of who you'll say it to. You can tell him what you want. But the fact of the matter is that I can prove to everyone right now, if I wanted to, that everything that Ritz said, everything else that anyone has said about him in the past is true. You just gotta hit me up on Discord.
Shall I?
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I think we hit the 2 hour mark. Yeah, we kind of did. At least on OBS we did.
Did we?
On OBS I did at least.
Ooh, now we hit 19 dislikes. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
What you said upset somebody.
I mean, look, listen, I know it will. Because, like, without sounding like a megalomaniac, I am a genuine threat to some people. And they're not going to like what I say.
Scares people. Scaring people into
I promise
submission.
you. Like, I'm serious. If you want to know the truth, hit me up. I'm dead serious about that. I would show it here, but this is a YouTube live stream. I'm not going to do it here. It's not right. But if you do want to know yourself as an individual, hit me up. Because everything of what Ritz has said in his last videos have been fucking true. the individual in question has done this stuff. So I don't see why everyone is sitting around the place with their thumb up their ass pretending like they haven't. Well, come on, guys. And I'm speaking directly to a certain team of people when I say this next thing. And I'm sorry that I'm going into this, but this like thing has roiled me up.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking to a specific team of people when I say this. You know what Ritz said in his video. You scum all know what he said was true. And you still send people to dislike bomb him. You all know what he said was fucking true. And shame on you. Shame on you for sitting there and following someone like that who blindly tells you to do something and you blindly do it. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. You're covering for someone who won't cover for you. And as soon as you realize that, the better. That's all I'm saying on it.
Yeah. But to leave it on a positive note. This was the first podcast out of the many, I would say. This was
Yeah, more or less.
some bullshit topics, some serious topics, some introductions, all that jazz, and all that stuff. But we're gonna call it quits for today here, because we have been on this for over a few hours now.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. It really has been. And we're not on the schedule. Just doing it random. Anytime we feel like it, we will
We
tweet
should
it
probably
out.
come up with a schedule.
At some point, yeah, but right now it's gonna maybe at least once a week. Say it for
Yeah,
say that
that'll
at
work.
least. Yeah, there might be because this is episode 0, basically introductions. We could do another one this week still, but I don't know. We have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Peace
Yes.
and love to everyone.
What?
Yep.
Well, anyways,
Skating over that.
yeah, it's getting over that. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you on the next podcast.
Yep.
See ya
Hopefully the
later.
next one won't be dislike bombed.
Yeah, let's hope that as well. But
I just hope that my words will resonate with some people.
we'll see soon enough. Anyways, see ya fuckers later. Bye bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
If you're feeling suicidal, you've come to the right place.
I